Good morning, October 5th. I got that right today, I think. I've been saying September and I've been editing it out. So we're in October 5th. And today we're in Isaiah 23 through 25, and then we're starting our study in the letters from Paul to the church of Philippi, Philippians 1. And Isaiah today, he's prophesying about Tyre and the other cities that they were big in business. They were big in the commercial end of things, and he's prophesying that they're gonna be crushed and torn down. And towards the end, basically, what Isaiah is talking about, how the church is going to be lifted up after all these people who have been preaching about false gods and following false gods and doing those kind of things, how the church will reign after that. And it's kind of what's going on today, even after people really denouncing Christ and the church, and that the church will prevail after everything's said and done. That's just a promise, and the prophecy of Isaiah is kind of foretelling some of that. But in Philippians today, we got to remember Paul. He's in chains. He's in jail, and he talks about that. He'd rather be with Christ than where he's at, but he's willing to go through the suffering, through those things that the world's going against him in order to proclaim Christ. And he even points out the fact in verse 21. It says, "For me to live is the Christ, and to die is gain. But if I live on in the flesh, this will mean fruit from my labor. Yet what I shall choose I cannot tell. For I am hard pressed between the two, having a desire to depart and be with Christ, which is far better. Nevertheless, to remain in the flesh is more needful for you. And being confident of this, I know that I shall remain and continue with you for all your progress and joy of your faith." And really, Paul's pointing out, the conduct on following the gospel for the church of Philippians. And at the very end, it says, "For to you it has been granted on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in Him, but also to suffer for His sake, having the same conflict which you saw in me, and now here is in me." And again, the people from Church of Philippi, they knew Paul before. When he was crucifying the church, he was going against it, and now he's out preaching Christ, and now he's thrown in jail for that. So he's really living a martyred life right now, but he's using every tool he has in order to get the word out. Again, he's preaching to the guards who are guarding him. He's writing letters to the churches that he started and encouraging them. And his whole desire to right now in his life, and I think he's preparing to some way, is to depart and be with Christ. So, but in the meantime, while he's here, he's going to accomplish what he needs to do. So, some good text again going into the letters to the Philippians, and read them real carefully, because I believe these are letters that even pertain to the church of today. So look at them and read through them, and pick out some of the things that you can see maybe that's going on in the church today, because that's what he's talking to. He's not just talking to the people back then, but also us today. So have a great Monday, and I will see you Tuesday morning.